Hello folks, welcome to GAC. It's been a bumpy road. So, we're in Kyber 3, we're facing Scarecrow. And loading up his roster. 9.5 million, so we're about 500,000 higher than him. Pretty good. Not a bad roster. Selection of Datacrons. No Leviathan. So, it's been a bumpy ride ever since the computer problems started. I have upgraded my computer more, replaced some fans, upgraded the GPU. But in doing so, Nox started just completely crashing my computer. Just complete freeze up. Caps lock wouldn't work, mouse wouldn't move, just complete solid lock. Gotta long press the power button to shut it off. So I deleted Nox and I decided to just record it on my phone and record the audio here. And this has been a pain in the neck because the first time trying to record this, about 3 minutes in, OBS and the computer crashed. So, hard reboot. Windows did its updating thing. I've updated OBS. It's not working like I want it to, but we've got it working. So hopefully it will keep going, and I'll at least be able to finish this recording. I'm not sure what's going on with the crashing. I don't much care for it. But, I mean, I don't want to buy another motherboard and processor if that's the source of my distress. So, we're just gonna muddle on through. Maybe at some point I'll replace that, but then I'll have to replace some memory too. Anyway, Starkiller versus Rey, let's go. And unfortunately, it's JTR Rey, which is just awful. I really hate this comp. JTR makes everything more difficult, as we'll see a little bit later. But for right now, everything's going reasonably smoothly. And I realized I didn't have anyone to heal with Cal there. So we're just gonna keep smacking around the GL. Alright, she's down. And Whirlwind. Not a big deal. So we need to start chipping away at him. And throw her a little bomb. Remember that she can't have her turn meter removed. So back to Ben. Alright, he's invincible, and unfortunately, Rey has gone ultimate. We didn't drop her fast enough. But at least we got rid of her blue thing. Wait on the Star Destroyer, because that won't do anything. Unfortunately, JTR decides that would be a great time to cleanse. So we get a full-fledged ultimate. But we're doing okay. So we've got her under control, so now we need to drop Ben. There goes Ben, and then it's like, seriously? So we just keep going here and drop Ben again, and he comes back, and we drop Ben again, and we can take out Rey with the Star Destroyer. There we go. And I don't know why I hit him. Smack you. Alright, you're in damage immunity. We should be hitting JTR right here. Well, now she's not stunned anymore. Luckily, her mastery wasn't able to stack too high, because we're still able to hit her. So now it's just, just kind of farting around, waiting for people to take a turn. Because, you know, no sense in doing anything because we can't. That was probably not my best idea. Putting speed down didn't really do me any favors. But now, there we go. She's gone. So again, it's just, yeah, he's counterattacking like a jerk. Alright, so now we can get rid of you. And almost. Yeah, because he just wants to steal a few more banners. Because he's a jerk. Got rid of you, got rid of you. And lightsaber to the face. So we lost full protection on 3 units, so 72 banners. So we dropped 3 banners. Not great, but not the end of the world. And then I think I decide to go south. Yep. So we're going for the Lord Vader. I was not especially confident of this. This can be a real tricky... This is becoming a real tricky counter. As more and more people have a Relic 7 Maul, and more people are putting Thrawn and Darth Vader in the team. Makes it real awkward. Only having a Relic 5 Red Guard is helpful for me, but also that ability block Kron's not doing me any favors. But I thought I'd give it a try. The wheels fell off pretty quickly. So, here we go. Yep, so far so standard. Yep, everything's the same, and already, I mean, look at all that damage already. Already, that's it. Boom, there goes the second. I've already used that ability twice now. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So I decide to fracture Thrawn. Or decide to armor shred Thrawn, because he can just mess everything up like that. And then Vader goes and just ruins my day even more. Just absolute awfulness. So we kick Thrawn in the face, and it's still not enough. And Lord Vader gets his ult and pops it, and there goes Mando. So there goes my disintegrate. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna commit. So we get rid of Thrawn. And then I'm like, you know, maybe I'll get rid of someone else. You know, maybe I'll be able to also drop Maul. That one didn't look so good to me. Maybe I'll be able to do it. Look at that, I almost got him. And then Maul just goes ape. So I got so close. If I had just done a little bit more damage, I would have dropped Maul. So all we got was Thrawn. So, thought for a little bit, looked at the rest, and said, you know what? Screw it. We're pulling in the big guns. bounced around a little bit on who to run as a 5th, and I'm like, you know what? I brought Reva up to Relic 5 to be a 5th in this team. I use her as a leader in 3v3s, but no sense in doing that here. So, their TM loaded, but... Alright, we put Maul in timeout, sort of. And then we armor shred. Increase Vader's cooldowns, because screw you. And just miss killing. So I punch him in the face. Maul dies of sadness. Redguard just hangs on. He just will not die. Okay, I just did a basic. Alright, so now we've got... Now it's 5-on-2. And I got all the real nasty stuff out of my way. So... I think I just wanted to get rid of Vader. Alt, crush, and into auto we go. And for some reason I thought it hadn't done auto battle like I expected it to. So there we go. Now it's just auto battle. There's nothing really to see here. Actually, I put down the phone and was looking at something else while this was going on. I wasn't even monitoring it. So I actually haven't seen how this turns out. Yeah, that's just me checking to make sure it was still recording. Yeah, he's done. Yep. There we go. So, full banners, except it was the second time around, so... Not great banners. Oh, this fight. This was really scary. I think I just wasn't thinking about BB-8. Because this almost went completely sideways. Because BB-8 goes first, and then everyone else gets to go, and then we start getting target locked, and that just starts messing with everything, and then Omega goes splat. And I was like, I just need a turn. Just please give me a turn. And some stuns would also be nice. And BB-8 just didn't want to die. Once we got here, I was feeling better about it. Probably should have just gone for Grievous. But... heal up a little bit. Shoot that dork. And Grievous goes. We heal up some more. Toss turn to the wrong clone, because I don't know why I did that. I should have tossed it to Echo to do this ability, and Hunter throws his knife at nothing. So 62 banners. Drop 3, not bad. Then we got this. So I paused the recording while it rebooted. It was more title update stuff. GL Leia introduction. She's probably in the roster now, which I guess maybe Mega Whales or Super Krakens have her now. I don't know. Well, I was just making sure that Grievous was dead. Yeah, we got a couple downloading bars. So, Malgus. I just said to hell with it. I mean, Treya might have been able to do it. He's only Relic 5. But there are still 3 sources of fear. So still might not ever get... might never get that Annihilate off. So I decided to just go for the old standby. It's lousy banners, but it's pretty consistent. Yeah, we got so close to dropping Bastila a couple times. It just keeps coming back. But so far, okay. So, might as well inflate a little more. Yep, there we go. Got the ult ready. Now, I have had this where he's leapt at Supreme Leader and damn near killed him. Got distressingly close. I don't think a Relic 5 would be able to, but it's still... What the hell? Talon's looking pretty grim over there in the corner, where she's been hiding the entire fight. Yep, there she goes. We just keep inflating Kylo. And building up charge. Alt again. I mean, it's pretty standard. Just keep swiping. And again, my Kylo is built for health and protection more than he's built for offense. He steals offense enough. 146,000. My thought is he steals offense enough, but you gotta survive until you can start doing massive amounts of siphoning in ultimate form, so it's better to be a thick boy. Also, if I ever put him on defense, it might throw off some counters. And I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do about Fish Boy here. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what I did about him. Nope, now I do. I overkilled the hell out of him is what I did. Because even if K2 was Relic, it would not have made a difference. Aphra just ate his lunch. Especially, I mean, I've got Triple Z at Relic 7 now, so he just... Yeah, we just tore through this. You know, increase cooldowns. Summon the thingy. Apply torture. I was trying to remember which one I had to kill first. Him or Jin. Then we do the AoE, which calls the assist, which blew up K2, which, okay, maybe the weaker K2 was part of it, because it gave BT1 a bunch of turns. Then set everyone on fire, and we're done. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. So, what do we got in the back? Dash, Bad Mon Mothma, Qui-Gon Jinn. Good Qui-Gon Jinn. That team was kind of spicy. So, tried to figure out what to do. I figure this is the next nastiest team. And I got 3 GLs. What the hell? I was trying to think. Because I've never seen this comp before. With Fulcrum and Juhani. Especially not a Relic 7 Fulcrum. I'm guessing he's... I don't know what's going on there. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I decided to just take these 2. Because at first I was thinking, oh, well, Fulcrum's not a Jedi, so he's broken the team. And then I remembered that Juhani was. But this was a near thing. As part of the problem is I end up stuck behind an invincible Juhani. See, there he AoEs, and that makes Juhani damage immune, so I can't spread deceit or doubt or whatever it is. Deceived. So I quickly get to the point where it's like, oh crap, I forgot about how much damage Fulcrum does, because she does that spin thing, so everything she's got adds into her, gives her an extra attack. And I mean, this is probably designed specifically to stop C teams. And I was afraid it was all over there. But my Sith Eternal Empire is correctly modded. So, despite how terrifying this was, and if Fulcrum had had another spin attack, I would have been toast. But despite how terrifying this was, I was able to pull it off because my C is modded for... I think it's protection. But regardless of what it is, he's modded for health above everything else. I'm trying to hit Mara because she won't break the link, but she's not cooperating. Oh, and then I just blast Fulcrum into next week with 100,000 damage. And then Zort. So I'm guessing that Fulcrum was a bit of a glass cannon. Bossk. Speed check. 291. $275. Slow Bossk. Man, remember when 275 was blazing fast? Good times. So I decided to give this a whirl. And, I mean, look at all those datacrons that I've got. I'm just drowning in them. Because I've got, you know, I'm like, this counter will work. I don't need a datacron. I'm going to save them in case I need them. And then, oh, don't need them. I got a lot of unused teams on this match. So we barely go first. And then I realize, hey, let's get rid of Zam. Slow that team right down. Punch you. What is that, 30,000? Yeah, it's about 30,000 a hit. Figure I can go for you because I'm not going to crit you anyway. And there goes Boba. Bump, bump. And I figure we can armor shred Dangar and punch him. Down he goes, and we're all done. Go, Dark Trooper, go. Like I said, I think I got him to 7 on lock-in. And then I decided that I didn't want to do this. Because I figured that team was not too spicy, so I'd go take care of some of the teams down here that were a little more spicy. Like this one. Since I didn't have Bad Batch. Bad Batch might have had a hard time with this, so I went with my plan B. When this works, it works great. When it doesn't work, it's real ugly. But essentially, since I've got a Wookiee Kron, might as well. So we put you in timeout. And we sort of smack everyone. We're stuck behind you. Yeah, and now we've got to deal with the foresight. So I just go boom, and that doesn't do anything. Shoot Mace in the face there. Basic. Not quite enough to drop him. He does the AoE. We wanted to wait. We didn't want him to do the AoE when he was fully charged. And we get rid of that. And we can drop you. Pop. Luckily, they missed Hondo. Stun. We failed to stun. Goofwad there is giving me trouble. So I'm just like, hey, shoot Mace and we'll all help. And then he AoEs like a jerk. And then I'm stuck behind this idiot. Like, I don't want you to be taunting. Stop taunting. Put you in timeout. Now I'll take away your taunt. Finally, back to Anakin. Shoot him in the face with 140,000, because why not? Get a little healing. And there goes Ayla. 155, jeez. And then he doesn't crit there. Like, yeah, you jerk. Still, 62 banners. Not bad. Got Mothma and Hondo. So I'm going to Hondo. I'm like... I got 3 teams left and 2 GLs. What am I doing? And I got like 2, 4, 5, 10, 12. I got a dozen Datacrons. Datacrons for everybody. Take the biggest Datacron you want. I was trying to think about what I wanted to do, because I've got Wampa and I've got Malik. And Malik can sometimes take out Phasma, but sometimes not. So part of this here was indecisiveness on my part. Because I wanted to take out Hondo, because you don't want to leave Hondo alone. But you also don't want to leave Bam alone, because he does that. So I increased Hondo's cooldowns, and then he goes into the stance. It's like, well, I don't want that to happen. I don't want him to get whistling birds off. And then everybody's dazed. And here's my first mistake. I should have done the throw to cleanse everyone, because everyone is dazed. And now we almost die. And that doesn't do enough damage, but that does. Heal everyone up. Blast. make sure... Okay, no more days. Get rid of that nonsense. Alright, you're down. And I'm stuck fighting her because he's got outmaneuver. Like, I need him to take turns. And he's taking a turn, so now we can ignore Django and go back for Hondo. Alright, Hondo's gone. Why not? Let's use the ult. And there, I was just trying to get Hoda a turn to do a heal, and he didn't, so we lost 2 banners. Now we got Mon Mothma. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I don't want to do Wampa because I don't want to get stuck behind Cara Dune for 10 years. I mean, I had plenty of options. I thought about doing CLS. And I was like, you know what? I'll just 3-man it with Jabba. And just grab whatever Datacron. Doesn't matter. There's just so many of these guys being gear 12. This was kind of a non-issue. There we. And that. Stuck behind her taunt. Wave, throw some more bombs around. Blow her up again. Blow him up. He died of sadness, and he died of thermal detonator. 67. So all that's left is Phasma. This is one of my dumber plays. No C-3PO, no Datacron. I was feeling cocky. And it almost got real messy. Because I forgot one of my core rules of do not underestimate First Order. But we got rid of the Datacron. I was like, oh yeah, Fox. Let's get rid of him. And it's just a long road to OG Kylo. And of course, Han has healing immunity. .64. And we're done with ground. On to fleets. It's like, oh, this sucks. But on the other hand, it probably means he won't get through my Leviathan. So I got that going for me. I didn't even think of that till now. But we gotta take out Profundity, so we're gonna use Executor. I'm actually feeling kind of confident about this counter. I brought IG just in case I needed an extra ship. Although if it went sideways, I don't think I'd have time to get him out, so. But, yep, so they do all their stuff, and they just beat the crap out of Razor Crest. Which had me really worried. So I healed. And now I've got a 7-star Executor now. I didn't used to, but I do now. So now we start just piling on stuff. This may have been a mistake. I'm really not sure. Because I think you want to drop... I think you want to drop the bomber. Because he's the one that's providing all the healing. Outrider is providing a lot of counters. But that's where all the healing's coming from. So I'm not sure if I think you want to just focus on the Y-Wing. My poor Slave One is just getting wrecked. And I mean, now, you know, Outrider's almost fully healed. But we got our contract, so we got that going for us, which is nice. Then everybody joins in and just deletes him. Just absolute mess. And right now we're using specials to get breach. Because the primary goal is getting that ultimate before they get theirs. We blow up Outrider. They bring in... So I was feeling really confident at this point. And then, yeah, obviously, Zot. And I was able to get the stun and the heal. Because... Although... I don't know why Slave 1 didn't heal. But 72. Pretty good. And now we've got triple attacker Executor. Which I have not faced very often. I'm much more used to the standard loadout. So we go in here. And this is where I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to just muscle memory and hit the wrong one. And then I forget what level mine is. And it's like, oh, I can't get ability blocks, so it's not worth using Outrider. And I was afraid it was going to be one of those nightmare scenarios where you don't drop IG. But we got him. And so now it's kind of just standard. Taking some pot shots at us. Not the end of the world. Oh my goodness, so much stuff in my inbox. Scout Trooper and Chromium packs. Who cares? Oh, Nisa is farmable. I have a pending friend request. Grand Arena rewards, something else rewards. Oh, yeah, this is still going on, ain't it? Yeah, nothing much here. Just kind of marking time. So it's like, hey, might as well pull you in. Let's see if I can get rid... I'm trying to get rid of the Razor Crest. We're doing a real number on it and getting lots of assists, though, so that's good to see. Then I saw him pulling in reinforcements, and I was like, yep, we got this. Yep. Oh, okay. The ultimate doesn't heal. Okay. That's why it didn't heal. Okay. It gives you protection up, it doesn't heal. This ultimate heals. And... Sup. There we go. 71 banners. Looking good. And we end on a sour note. This counter used to be so clean. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know why it went from a very clean, almost guaranteed, to just absolute garbage. So, I mean, maybe I'm just so out of practice I'm playing it wrong, and I don't realize I'm playing it wrong. I mean, that's always a possibility, but it just seems everything goes wrong for me every time. Or maybe, well, I mean, I was seeing it so little, using it so little, because of Executor. And then when Jedi Master Kenobi came out, and it was, you know, now everyone's got a Relic 8 Kenobi. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I'm not used. Maybe the relics on the team, the pilot relics, are higher than I'm used to. But, I mean, we make it work, but yeah, we lost a lot of Vulture droids. And it's not over yet. This is just... I don't know what it is. I want to find a better counter. And then I'm sitting here going, oh, I've got to use a basic. Okay, fine. Like, I didn't get an assist, and then I realized, oh, there's no one there to assist. And there goes another Vulture droid. There goes Sunfac. There goes Spy. I was like, you know, if I drop this, I'm going to be mad. So I pull out a real ship. And yeah, now he's got a reinforcement. Well, at least he's not cleansing anything. And then, thank the maker, we got that. And I'm so out of practice, I'm like, isn't it supposed to stun them too? Do the AoE to get another Vulture droid out. And finally limp across the finish line with 64 banners. Good lord. So there we go. Final score on my part is 1798. I will post the final score once they attack in the description, as per usual. Although I suppose, since I'm doing it this way, I can always just record this on Thursday at 4 o'clock. Post it, but, you know, I got shit to do. Anyway, there you go. 43 minutes in and out. I don't remember if 1798 is a good score. I don't think it is. I think we want 1820 or so. But we dropped one fight. I had a couple messy wins. Yeah. I guess 1800's about what we should be shooting for, so not great, but we're getting back in the swing of things. We'll use that as an excuse. Anyway, until next time, folks, have a good one.